When en route to the Capital Oil Terminal, utilize Militia Drive exit off Highway 50. The liquid asphalt product you're about to load is hot and will be between 300 and 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Asphalt emulsion products are stored between 150 and 190 degrees Fahrenheit. When loading either product, be certain you have all required personal protection equipment and wear it properly. Do not exceed the 10 mile per hour speed limit when entering the terminal. All cell phone use is prohibited while your truck is in motion. Stop before the scale to verify zero. If your trailer could possibly have any water in it or last contain asphalt emulsion or any non-asphalt product and you're picking up liquid asphalt, stop. The residue is not compatible. Loading may cause catastrophic boilover with the potential for serious injury. Notify your company dispatcher and the person who ordered the load. Move your truck to a parking area and wait for instructions from the person or persons you notified about this. If the outside display is showing anything other than 0 for weight, walk into the shack, leaving the truck off the scale and press 0 on scale head, located and labeled in the upper southeast corner inside the shack. PPE requirements. You should have a long sleeve shirt with sleeves rolled down and buttoned at the wrist. Long pants without cuffs. Cuffs will catch and hold hot products should it get on you during the process. Pants and shirt should be all cotton or denim. Polyester material will melt and stick to your skin if splashed with hot asphalt. Gauntlet cuff type heavy leather gloves that will cover the shirt opening at your wrists. Leather safety boots with impact-resistant toes and soles that are both oil and slip-resistant. Safety glasses with side protection and wraparound lenses. Hard hat with face shield attached. If the driver is missing any of the listed PPE, spare PPE can be found in the toolbox located at the bottom of the shack stairs. Loading rack procedures. When cleared to load, drive to the rack, spotting the trailer so the load spout is lined up with a dome lid. Before exiting the truck, place the transmission in park for automatic transmission and activate air parking brake. Shut down the engine. Put the key in your pocket. Using 3 points of contact, step out and close the door. Verify the trailer is spotted correctly under the rack. Chalk tires. Walk to the rear of the trailer and verify the unload valve is closed, capped with no sign of seepage or leaks. Using the steps and handrails, climb up the loading platform and prepare to load. Do not be distracted by anything, including conversations with people. Your full attention is required from now until you come off the rack. Ensure load spout is raised and secured in place. All valves are off. Pumps off. Drip bucket in place on the spout and gangway is raised and secured. Verify that the trailer is positioned to allow the load spout to enter the dome opening. Carefully lower the gangway. Inspect for signs of damage. If damage is noted, do not proceed until any damage is reported to terminal operations personnel who will inspect the gangway to determine if it is safe to use. Inspection before loading. Lower face shield. Open the dome lid. Note the size of the heel. The heel is the amount of product left after unloading the previous material. Check for condensation on the inside of the dome lid. Excess condensation could be a sign of water in the trailer, even if it's not readily visible. Water could be trapped under a hardened asphalt heel. Loading procedure. Remove the drip bucket from the spout and set it out of the way. Guide the load spout into the trailer dome opening while slowly lowering it at least 6 inches below the dome lid opening. Careful not to put spout too far down. At the end of the loading sequence, the pump will automatically reverse, and we don't want to pull product back out. Secure the spout to keep it from jumping out when the pump is started. Remove soiled gloves prior to operating controls and valves. Open the product valve or valves to the pipe feeding the spout. Enter the control shack, closing door behind you. If the door is left open, the terminal will not pump due to the sensors. Using phone or tablet, scan QR code. Follow prompts on screen to start the loading process. Using the window in the shack, check for popping, cracking noises, trailer rocking motion, or any other signs water may be present. If present, stop, pump with emergency shutoff located on the screen. Notify terminal operations if any unusual sounds or motions are noticed before proceeding. Monitor loading process on screen in the corner of the shack. Pump will auto-complete once full. Emergency shutoff is located on the screen. Don't exit the shack until the monitor display reads "Safe to exit." Close the loading valve and allow the spout to drain. Once the flow has been reduced to dripping, release any chains or other hold-down devices on the spout and raise it just high enough out of the trailer to attach the drip bucket. Be very careful not to drop the bucket into the trailer. When the bucket is attached to the spout, finish raising it, placing it back in the stowed position. Double check your dome lid gasket. Make sure nothing will prevent the lid from fully closing and sealing. Close and tighten the lid for transport. Attach spout chain on the gangway. Raise the gangway. Make sure it clears the trailer. Recheck that all valves are closed and pumps are off, just like you found them. Collect trip ticket from the control shack. Walk around the trailer checking for leaks, especially from valves. Remove wheel chocks. Remove gloves. Open the cab door and using 3 points of contact, enter the cab. Remove hard hat and keys. Start engine. Check that all gauges are in the normal range. Release parking brake and exit the scale. Exiting the facility. If heading west, take a left out of the terminal to Highway 50. If heading east, take a right out of the terminal and use Militia Drive to get to Highway 50.